Welcome back to what Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a Type 5 Heavy. It's the Tier 10 Japanese heavy tank. It's located on the south spawn of Pilsen and it's under the command of pipjivko. Okay, battle started, but I'm not sure if pipjivko's loaded in yet. Well, it's the really heavy tank that was created by the Japanese, or rather designed, but, well, not really. It was never built. It's a fake tank in that sense. It's got a 152.4mm main gun, which fires HE, and you can see it can do a massive 1400 hit points of damage if it can penetrate 75mm of armour. Even if it doesn't penetrate the armour, it will knock out modules, it will disable crew members. It's basically a huge hitbox, but it's very difficult to penetrate. So let's see how he gets on in this battle. It's not an all tier 10 battle, it's a tier 10 battle with tier 8 tanks in it. So he is top tier, so he's going to be expected to carry the load. And Japanese didn't manufacture a huge number of tanks during the war, mainly because really they didn't need to. They were island hopping. It was mostly their troops who were doing all the work. Well, his first shot yields 489 hit points on an M103, who's not very happy about that now. It's a whopping great time to reload the gun, but then it is a 152mm gun. The M103 fires a round in that damages him for 97 hit points. Not that much. Relatively little. He's almost loaded. Getting ready to shoot. Bounces them around from the Carnarvon. And the M103's gone into cover, so nothing to shoot at there. Now the enemy has made their way into the factory, the south factory, and in fact they've got a Type 5 Heavy on that corner, and he just took around for 411, but remember he's got the same armament, so he's more than likely going to fire back at us, and the amount of damage he did was actually less than the amount of damage that we did to him. So we're up on that exchange so far. Okay, a defender on that corner, that's a lower tier heavy. It's going to be difficult to get shots on him unless he comes out from behind those hetzers. Can get a shot on him now. Yep. Only 247 though. 2 critical hits. Now there is an Arty in this game. It's an M53, M55 on the enemy team. We've got a 212A. And that means that he might come in under some fire from the enemy Arty. Moving forwards, is he going to go for the defender? No, he wants to go for that Type 5. So, yep, puts a round right through his side for 714. Still non-penetrating shot, but it's a big roll. Waiting for the reload to go through. Oh, took a tracking shot there from the defender. Puts one back into him for 454. He's not going to be a happy bunny. I've got a Type 4 Heavy there, the tier 9 version, bouncing rounds from them, and we've got a 2684 coming round whilst the Type 5 Heavy goes the opposite way round the coal pit. Okay, 705 takes a round for 586. It looks like it's going to be anyone wants to go if you think you're hard enough. Yeah, because he's going to be fending off just about every enemy tank. They're all going to be going after him. He's already blocked 3.3k of damage. Puts a round into the Type 4 for 513. Bouncing rounds from the Carnarvon. Takes a round in the tracks from Type 4 Heavy. He's still moving though. Now this is where it gets fun because he's up against the side, but he's going to go for the Carnarvon first. 641 hit points on him. Took a round right through the back of the turret though. That's the problem. He's let that Type 4 Heavy get behind him and he's now able to hit the weak spots. I think he wants to finish off the Carnarvon first, going for the lower plate. In fact, actually, it's not finished him off and he is taking damage from just about everyone now because they're able to hit his weak spots. The Carnarvon's even damaged him, even though he's only got 40 hit points left, and the kill goes to the Scorpion G. Now, most of his teammates are now helping, actually, because the Type 4 has been taken out from behind. Just got this Type 5 Heavy over here, and going for the lower plates. Oh, he tried firing underneath it there. What he did was aim at the ground underneath the Type 5, and then the damage from the actual explosion would go up into the weak lower plate. Now, Type Object 2684, that's a dangerous opponent, so he wants to take that one down for sure. Okay, he's loaded, fires one in, finishes him off, because that guy could easily penetrate him. There's only one enemy left, it's that Type 5, and I think he's going around the coal pit because he wants to attack him from the side. The Type 5 faces him, then obviously he's going to be taking rounds from our teammates. And he finishes him off to win the game, and took a round right through the gun right at the end of the game. You can see where it went in. Nicely done, pipjivko. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. And it's an ace tanker for pipjivko in the Type 5 Heavy. He got a spotter badge for spotting at least 1,000 hit points damage. He got a Hand of God, a Bruiser, Fire for Effect, and a Shellproof out of the minor medals. Out of the epic ones, well, this is not an epic medal, but it's still in the same column. Cool Headed medal for taking at least 10 ricochets or non-penetrating shots in a row from enemy tanks. A Steel Wall for blocking the most damage in the battle. I'll be surprised if he didn't get that if he survived the battle, and he did, because he took shots from just about everyone. And he got a High Caliber as well for dealing out the most damage during that game. Well, that was a nice reward. And of course, this battle took place on Christmas Day 2018, so 1 year ago nearly. Let's have a look at the team score. There you go. Highest damage in the game, 5,263 hit points of damage in that game alone. The next high scorer was the Object 2684, so he was very right to fear that one because he did 5,118 hit points of damage. Almost the same amount as pipjivko. Yep, very dangerous tanks, those ones. Then when it came to kills, it was actually the IS-3A who got the highest. He got 4 kills in that one. And the next high scorer, the Gorilla 15, got 3, and the 2684 got 3 as well. And when it came to base XP, yes, it's pipjivko again, 1,355 base experience points to him. 1,232 goes to the IS-3A, and 927 goes to the Striv S1. He fired 13 rounds, got 12 direct hits and 0 penetrations. The one shot that didn't hit the target was the one he aimed at the ground underneath the enemy Type 5, which did do a lot of damage to him. 12 splash, damage of 5,263 hit points, of which 489 were up more than 300 meters. He received 25 hits from the enemy, only 3 of which penetrated. One of those went from the Type 4 Heavy, fired into the rear of the turret as he was outmaneuvered. 19 non-penetrations, most of those hit the tracks or bounced off the armor. And 3 hits by way of splash damage as well. He blocked damage of 6,770 hit points in total. He spotted 2 enemy vehicles, damaged 7 of the enemy, killed 2, and did 4,629 hit points of damage assistance. I think that's spotting assist there. On a free-to-play account, he earned 64,961 credits, got 2,598 from personal missions, and after repair, ammunition, resupply, consumables, and yes, this is the bit that hurts. Yes, he did fire a lot of premium ammo. So he actually ended up with a loss of 57,448 credits for the game. Yes, it was a very expensive game. But he received 1,355 base XP, got ×2 for the first victory of the day, and 54 for the personal missions payout. So he took away 2,764 experience points altogether. He said a combined ace steel wall of 9k. Well, yes, I suppose if you combine the damage assist with the actual damage, yes, you do get 9k. In fact, actually, you get close to 10k because 4.6.5.2 is 9.8. In fact, this is close to 9.9k of damage, which makes this even better. So well done there to pipjivko. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. We don't have that many subscribers, which is surprising considering that we do so many videos from so many different people. Their chance to have their moments, 15 minutes of fame on YouTube. So please do subscribe to us and hit that notification button so you get alerted when a new video comes out. Thanks for watching.